Calm, be calm. Carlson is no longer the host of Fox News. One of the most prominent political commentators in the US left the channel and promised no return. Tucker Carlson is the loudest and almost the only anti-war voice in American media space. Yesterday, in an interview, he said that back in 2002, he supported the invasion of Iraq, but a year after the start of the operation, he changed his position. He admitted he was wrong, and since then he was consistently opposed to US military intervention in foreign countries.
I remember realizing that I was forever torn from my old life. A lot of people won't accept that, but I just can't, one, tell a lie and pretend I haven't lied before, because I have, and I'm convinced that the beginning of all wisdom is admitting how screwed up you are.
He's a favorite of millions of viewers and a bright critic of Biden's policies. Carlson's author show on Fox News was the most popular cable TV show in the country. The journalist was valued for his truth and frank statements. In April 2022, he criticized the decision of the head of the White House to allocate financial aid to Ukraine. In March, Tucker reported that the Biden administration's words about sabotage at Nord Stream might be the funniest lie the US government has told in a year. In a recent program, the broadcaster called for an investigation into the case of Hunter, the presidential son. However, everything went on as usual, and there was no hint of withdrawal. At the end of Friday's episode, Tucker Carlson wished viewers a good week and promised to return on Monday, but he had no such luck.
Fox News Media and Tucker Carlson decided to go their separate ways. We thank him for his work on the channel as an anchor, and before that as one of the commentators.
Though the decision is called mutual, the main version, however, is still political motivation. Thus, the day before, Sleepy Joe suddenly woke up and officially declared his desire to run for a second term. This is a lucky coincidence. Not surprisingly, the Pentagon is also jubilant about the journalist's departure. Good riddance, Politico quoted a department official as saying.
The military was Tucker Carlson's favorite punching bag. Now that he's off the air, some Pentagon officials are quietly cheering his departure. Carlson's critique of Biden's-era personnel policies appealed to many rank-and-file members of the military who are quite conservative, but at the top level of the Defense Department, news of Carlson's firing from Fox News on Monday was greeted with enthusiasm and outright glee.
The media called the anchor one of the most influential voices among Republicans, and that doesn't come without consequences. An activist who started asking uncomfortable questions about Carlson's firing and the Nord Stream's bombing investigation was silenced. Jose Vega was forcibly removed from the hall of Columbia University, where a panel discussion with the representatives of the American media was taking place.
Say something about this diversion. Did we blow up the Nord Streams? At least tell me about those who are in jail for criticizing this war.
There are those who openly gloat. For example, on the ultra-liberal show The View, the departure of a competitor was celebrated with a ritual wave. Tucker himself is probably not too surprised by the departure. It was to be expected that one day he would be swept up in a wave of American high-security free speech. It was only a matter of time. Who suffered more in this situation, the host or the TV channel, is also no mystery. The news of the departure sent the network's shares plummeting 5.4%. Americans are canceling their subscriptions to Fox News and mass. It has already lost $900 million. At the same time, there is more and more talk about Tucker.
I found out about his departure literally just now. I said to myself, wow, that's something. I don't know if he left on his own or if he was fired, but I think Tucker was great.
Tucker Carlson's once-authored program will now be called Fox News Tonight and will be hosted for the first time by rotating hosts. The man himself is in full bloom. He will go anywhere.
When honest people speak the truth openly, they become a force. The stronger they are, the weaker the lies are. This is the iron law of the universe. The truth wins.
Carlson is a coveted target for many HR managers around the world. His offers range from creating his own TV channel in Florida under his own brand to working for RT in Russia. Therefore, to the deepest regret of the Biden administration, Tucker will continue to influence American domestic politics. There is nothing extraordinary in that.